The other question on there was what happens if the going price increases for mowing lawns. So what that really means is there's more demand. That only happens when demand increases. So you push the demand curve up. Where these lines cross moves up. So the price goes up, right? So now we're at a higher price. So what changed? I'm gonna put a little line here, right? So we were here, let's say, right? Now we're here. So what that means is demand increased for whatever reason. I don't know. People have less time. They don't feel like mowing their lawns. It's not important why. We're just noticing that demand did increase. All right, so at this new price, here's the quantity. I don't know what that is. I don't know, 350 or something around here, right? Before, at the lower, when demand was lower, try and move the right line here. We were down here somewhere, right? The demand curve was lower. If this dumb line would move where I want it, we're down here. So this, we arrive at this quantity. How much quantity is going to be supplied by the market at this price? So when demand goes up, you get this point moves. So quantity also goes up is what this means. You can measure that in the distance between these two points. You could say, oh, it went up by 50 whatever. It doesn't matter. When demand goes up, the price goes up, the number of people, the number of lawn mowing transactions that takes place goes up. What tends to happen when the demand increases and the price for that good goes up is people will start to look at that market and say, I might want to jump into that market. Yesterday it wasn't worth my time, so I'm not going to supply lawn mowing services. But now that I can get more money for it, maybe it's worth my time. Maybe I was, I don't know. Maybe I was walking dogs, but now I can see I can make more money mowing lawns. I'm going to do that instead. This curve can actually shift to the right, and then the price starts to come back down again. So it all works together. It'll eventually reach a balance, no matter what, where supply and demand will meet, and that's your market price. So you kind of have to think of it separately as the person buying the thing, and then separately as the person supplying the thing, because the incentives are reverse for each one. The higher the price is, the less I want to buy it, the less people will want to buy it. The only people that want to buy something at a really high price are the people that really need that thing or really want that thing. There's people that'll pay $1 million, for Air Jordans. I don't know. I think that's dumb. I would never buy them. I don't even like Air Jordans. I wouldn't buy them at any price, right? So that's that kind of that model. The more expensive it is, the fewer and fewer people want to buy that thing. Conversely, yeah. When you see that the price is going higher and higher and higher, you're going to want to jump in and do that. If you can make more money, mowing lawns than walking dogs, you're going to make the decision to jump into the lawn mowing business and start doing that instead of walking dogs because profit is higher. You can make more money.